Welcome into the Paul Farrington Show. Paul, joined by Jack Weinberger, Robert Ziggy Ziegler, up at Harvard University, trying to get into the frame, and producer Zach Bloomquist, the best executive producer in the game, is with us with camera. You know,
he's here.
I finally got the piece of equipment to get producer Zach on camera. We put it in, and so we fixed it, right? Last week we were having some problems with our other equipment. We try the new stuff. It works great. I go, all right, perfect. We have everything we need now to have both the cameras running again. Next record we go to do, the new equipment doesn't work, old equipment works, so we're back in the same exact
But it takes away the lore.
It takes away the lore.
Like, you don't want to see Zach. You just want to hear him.
I don't know, man. He's a good-looking guy. You put him on a thumbnail.
I didn't say he's not.
You put him on a thumbnail, and the subscriber count goes way up.
I'm saying at this point, like the lore has been dug into the ground here with the
Ziggy. It's great to see you, man. Just great to see you. It's awesome.
Well, if other people want to find out how great it is to see me, they can this weekend, 4 to 6 p.m. Hagemeister Park, Green Bay, Saturday.
Yeah, I mean that. Wait a second. Yeah, that's true. Hagemeister Park. I think I've been saying Hagemeister Brewery.
Yeah, I don't know why you've been saying that.
You know why? Because it's Two Brothers Brewery. I can't believe I've been saying Hagemeister Park.
How far is Hagemeister Park from Lambeau Field? Is it like a
mile and change?
Oh, wow. So it's a perfect spot.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah, I thought it was like 3 miles or so. Yeah, Hagemeister Park.
It's close enough.
But Hagemeister Park, 4 to 6 this Saturday. We'll be there. Just be a ton of fun. Maybe, I'm just going to put this out there. At this point in time, it seems likely that Andy Herman will be stopping by too.
But only if you're there at the beginning.
At the beginning, yes. At the beginning, it seems Andy Herman will be there as well. I can't put words in Andy's mouth, but the words that Andy said are, I would like to be there. I think I'm going to be able to make it.
That's 4 o'clock Central Time.
Central Time, yeah. Well, for most people who will be there, just normal time. But yeah.
Well, that's right. Yeah, right. 4 o'clock their normal time. Yes.
4 to 6 o'clock, Hagemeister Park. Cannot wait for that. The Eliminator Pool, Flopazoid and Green Bay remain still 1v1 for the jersey. Yeah, great job from that.
Very late in the year for a Survivor pool to still
very
be going. So congratulations.
In the Pick'em Pool, Rickster overtook Big Dilly Style by 1 game. 116 wins for Rickster, 115 for Big Dilly Style. Then we got a slew of people at 114 and 113 right behind him. A couple more shout-outs here. Weston Dell, big Bears fan. Happy birthday, Weston. It's his birthday today. Bears are 7-3.
Maybe a little gift to Weston in the upcoming Power Rankings this week.
I know. Oh, it's going to be a fun show. Well, Power Rankings, just as we always do. Well, Power Rankings, we'll have the Jack Cap of the Week at the end, Zig or Zag, game picks. There's one thing, though, that I need to do, guys, right now. And I'm going to try to do this because the past 2 years I didn't do it. And I wouldn't say it cost, well, maybe a little bit. It cost me a little bit of emotional distress here. Jordan Love seems to have something magical happen to him during Toyotathon. So what I'm going to try right now, and I don't think it's going to work, but you may as well give it a shot here. I found the Toyota in Green Bay's phone number, and I'm going to give them a call and see if we could get Toyotathon canceled. I don't think it'll work, but here's hoping.
Especially with the Vikings in town too this week. We can't have Jordan Love popping
no.
off. I mean,
it's only fitting that Toyotathon would start the week that they play the Vikings. So let's try.
Don't you think that calling a different Toyotathon, we might have a better chance of getting it canceled?
I feel like this is the best. This is closest to home here. Oh.
Hi there. This is Mike from Green Bay Toyota.
Hi, Mike. My name's Paul. I am a big Minnesota Vikings fan coming into Green Bay. Never been before for this weekend's Viking-Packer game. And I'm sure if you're in Green Bay, you're aware of the Jordan Love Toyotathon.
Of course.
Yeah.
Jordan Love.
We were calling from our show. We do a sports radio show, and we were wondering if it's possible to cancel Toyotathon this year.
Cancel Toyotathon.
Or delay. Delay 1 week would be okay as well.
I'm just Mike. That's probably above my pay grade. I can't cancel Toyotathon.
Is there a manager we can speak to?
I am the manager.
Is there any way that it can be delayed a week, Mike?
You want me to delay Toyotathon entirely?
Just 1 week.
What are you doing?
Just after the Viking-Packer game.
We're only asking for a couple of days.
Well, I guess
Serbs is right.
There you have it. There it is.
Serbs is right. I actually thought. I actually thought for a moment when he said he was the manager, we were going to be able to work something there.
We're only asking for
a delay,
like a delay of Toyotathon of what, 4 days?
Yeah,
maybe you slash your prices a little bit.
I thought
more.
there was a chance he was going to say yes.
He seemed inviting to it in the beginning.
Like he didn't seem like harsh or mean or anything.
He did say I love Jordan Love though.
That
I probably shouldn't have revealed that I was a Viking fan.
That probably killed it. Yeah.
No, maybe I wonder if we could get a sponsorship with Toyota. Maybe that could work. Should I call him back? Hey, Mike Paul again.
I don't like being hung up on, sir.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering, can we get a sponsorship?
I'm guessing it's a no.
Okay, so that didn't go well. But what should go well is the joint power rankings. One might say our signature segment. Most people would. I'll still argue for the Jack Cap of the week. Last week in the joint power rankings, 1 to 10. What?
Ziggy looks a little upset there.
Yeah,
about
of
what?
course. You argue for the Jack Cap of the week. What about Ziegler Zag?
Oh. Well, Ziegler Zag's a great segment.
No,
One of the signature segments. Ziggy.
I get no respect on this.
Ziggy, I think like 80% of our fans only watch because you're a part of the show.
Yeah, Ziggy, we have to give Jack his flowers because the people love you. They don't like Jack most of the time, and they're neutral to me.
The people don't like me.
Look,
like people
Ziggy,
love you.
Ziggy, I at least have the name of the show. You are Ziggy, the star, and then Jack. You got to give him the cap of the week.
Remember last time we were in Green Bay? It's like, hey, Paul, hey, Zig. Oh, what's your name again? You're the third guy. What's your name?
Who are you?
So, yeah, give me.
You're right. I apologize. I didn't mean to lose my temper there. I'm just Zigger Zag. I'm coming off a bad week. Later we'll have the rebound Zigger Zag. I apologize.
He sounds like Ziggy's been making a big deal about Justin Jefferson complaining, and he gets the star. He gets the star money, and now this is like the receiver tantrum right here.
Just think about this week.
He wants the ball. Ziggy wants the ball in his hands.
I'm usually unreliable. I let it get to my head. I apologize.
Think about this week when we're at the meet and greet and everyone's flocking to you and Paul, and it's like, and you're Jack, right?
They're gonna be like, dude.
I think people are gonna recognize you now, Jack. You've become the face of the Green Bay Packers on this channel.
People are gonna walk up to Jack and just be like throwing punches at him.
Yeah, either don't know me or they punch me in the face.
So last week the power rankings went.
What if Zach showed up walking to the bar? Everyone, Zach,
producer Zach.
Oh my god,
standing ovation.
Yeah.
The Seahawks were number 1. And number 2, Jack had the Rams. The Lions were 3. Green Bay at 4. Ziggy had the Packers there. I'm not quite sure where Green Bay is going to fall on this one. The Chiefs at 5, who lost. The Chargers at 6, who lost. Eagles at 7. Ravens at 8. Buffalo at 9. And New England at 10. Ziggy kicked things off last week. I was pretty upset with the New England placement last week. That means I kick it off this week. And at 10, I'm going to put the Baltimore Ravens at 10. I know last week we had them at 8. I'm going to put Baltimore at 10 right now. Not
mistake, Paul.
I know you're unhappy about that. I think that this is a team that will continue to go up. And I've said that before. I know I just put them down, but they'll continue to rise up. I eventually expect them to take over the AFC North, but not. Just kind of an ugly win against the Browns. Lamar, the pick 6, the defense. Cleveland defense is so good. You have to be so pissed off if you're a Brown fan going like, man, if we just had anyone somewhat reliable under center, we'd be competing for the playoffs.
Imagine if the Browns and the Bengals joined forces.
Oh,
it'd be the best team in the history of the NFL.
They'd be almost as good as the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You look at these defenses in Cleveland and Houston right now. And Seattle's the other one. Like these defenses are playing unbelievable. And Denver, you get consistent quarterback play from Denver and Seattle. The other two teams with Stroud struggling and the nightmare scenario in Cleveland, and it just feels like you're wasting. But I'm going to put Baltimore there at 10, with plenty of room to move up.
Yeah, I had them outside looking in, probably 12, 13. So I don't.
So they're rising.
But that's that's AFC North bias to leave them out of the top 10 there. But I don't hate them at number 10.
Who are you putting at number 9?
9, I got the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay, things are going to start to get interesting now.
And Brock Purdy returned. Looked good. The Purdy to Kittle connection was solid. I picked the Cardinals to win this game. Niners now 7-3. Purdy 3 touchdowns. And I think with Brock Purdy back.
Do you think there's that big a difference between Mac and Brock?
Purdy's better than Mac Jones.
But like a big difference.
Pretty big difference, yeah.
Really? Okay.
I think with Brock Purdy, Stanford could beat most teams in the league. With Mac Jones,
Brock Purdy has performed way better than Mac Jones.
Okay.
With
Brock Purdy now, San Fran sits there with 7 wins. They're number 9.
Ziggy?
I don't hate that, Jack.
Yeah, you gotta be happy about that. You've been preaching for San Francisco for this whole season. It feels like
They're not in my top 10. I've got them at 11, but I'm quite happy that they're in here.
you know someone's gonna fall out now, and
I'm putting the Bears at 7, by the way.
yeah.
So-
This could get chaotic. All right, Ziggy, take us to 8.
At number 8, look, even when you win a game, sometimes you drop in the power rankings. That's just how it goes. I put them a little bit higher than they should have been last week because they belonged in the top 10. They still do belong in the top 10. This is where I'm putting the Green Bay Packers.
I think that's a respectable spot.
Well,
Yeah.
Jordan Love, you saw last week who Jordan Love is and what he can be. The offense has ups and downs otherwise. The defense isn't always consistent. But the Green Bay Packers have the talent and the record to belong in the top 10. If they can play a little bit more consistently, they can move up. But I think number 8 is a totally reasonable spot for this Green Bay team, and they shouldn't be outside of anyone's top 10.
They're outside of mine.
I mean, almost time to call it curtains and hang up the season. The Giants had a late lead in that one. Fantastic drive from Jordan Love into a touchdown to Christian Watson. Got the win. Got out of Jersey alive. I don't hate the spot here.
I don't mind it. The Packers came in at 11 for me. Obviously, Ziggy, as you said, really talented team, but still the inconsistency is a big problem. And I didn't walk away from this game more impressed with Green Bay. I walked away from it saying, wow, Jordan Love played really, really well. People aren't going to talk about it. And the defense has some big time issues against bad teams. I certainly plenty of room for upside, but I'm a little down on the Packers right now. And this would make sense for them to come in and just
they'll take the
spank
crap
us
out
now.
of it. Yeah.
At 7, okay, I'm going to stick to my rankings. People are going to be mad. Oh, jeez. No, I'm going to flop. I'm actually going to flop. I'm going to. No,
Paul, don't.
No. I've actually changed my opinion.
Okay.
I've actually changed my opinion. Oh, can I? I'm going to put the.
Careful. I'm taking my headphones off and walking out
I
of the
know.
basement.
I know you're going to be so mad. I'm going to put the Chiefs at 7.
That's too low. That's too low. The Chiefs belong in the top 3.
No, they don't. They do not belong in the top 3. Jack actually just left. I was gonna flip him with my
people
8.
upset on this show.
Yeah, I know. And this is the time of the year when everyone's supposed to be happy. This is like Thanksgiving, Christmas season starting.
Once Thanksgiving hits, it's going to be different. But right now, I'm getting all the bad energy out of the way. But look, the Chiefs have the best quarterback in the NFL.
Not right now. Not right now.
Yes, they
Ziggy.
do. Yes, they do.
I don't. Jack just said he's not coming back.
The Chiefs should be higher than this, but at least you put them in the top 10. I've got them at 2 in my power rankings.
That's just way too high. I get that their losses are, mostly understandable here at 5-5. They lost to the Eagles, the Chargers, Jaguars was a weird one. They should have won that game. The Bills and the Broncos now both on the road, like really good teams. Most of those teams are going to be in our top 7 or top 6 here. But there are real problems in Kansas City. They're not going to win the division. They're going to have to go on the road probably throughout the playoffs. Mahomes has been bad on the road. They miss the playoffs. They're not finding ways to win games like they were last. Yeah, they very well might miss the playoffs. I have them at 7. I'll tell you. I'll give you what I had behind them. Hold on. I'll give you what I had behind. The defense is very good. Defense is awesome.
They're not the number. This is insane.
I had
their ass.
I had the Colts and Lions at 8 and 9, and I was going to flip the Lions up, but I just remembered Kansas City controlling that game. And Indianapolis goes and beats the Chiefs this week, and the Chiefs are out of my top 10. Like not even a question. But this is it for them.
They're out of my top 20 right now.
No, and I get it. I get people who want to do that, but I do think
anybody who has the Steelers or the Chiefs outside of their top 20 is a fool.
Well, I
have 19.
I understand people being upset with them. Their offense is a real problem the past couple weeks. And Denver's got an unbelievable defense. They're missing Surtain still, and they were really good. But I had the Chiefs at 7. I'm sorry. Who do you have at 6?
That's just insane. I think that's the worst take in the history of our show, including everything I've ever said.
I can't put the Lions ahead of them, can I?
Well, I don't have the
I
Lions
don't
that
have
high
the Lions
either.
ahead of them.
Yeah, I don't have the Lions that high
Okay,
either.
yeah. I mean, maybe the Colts. You could say I should put the Colts ahead of them.
No.
But I think 7's fine.
6, I'm going with New England. I honestly, the truth of the matter is, I still have a hard time getting a read on New England. I think they played one of the easiest schedules in football, but they've won. Like they've won.
Yes.
They've beaten these teams.
And they've won with their quarterback playing at an MVP.
Like Drake May's an MVP type candidate. They've won these games. They're sitting there at 9-2 atop the AFC East. I'm not.
And hey, yeah, like you can say they played an easy schedule, but the 2 hard games they've played on the road at Buffalo and at Tampa, they won both of those too.
So I don't think I'm ready to put them into the top 5, although I could be wrong. But I think 6 is a good spot for the Pats because they're sitting there at 9-2.
I think they could actually be higher. But Milton
It
Williams,
could be.
he just went on IR. Arguably been their best defender of the season so far. That is going to hurt for the next few weeks, but hopefully you get him back for playoff time. And May's been unbelievable. May's just been really, really good. I have no problem with them at 6. I think you could put them like they were in my top 5. So Ziggy, who's at 5? Let's start the top 5 here.
At number 5, this is one spot higher than I have in my own power rankings, but I think it's about right. At 5, I've got the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles continue to win games in ways that are just unimpressive. The offense has deep problems, but the Eagles keep winning games. They keep beating good teams. Their defense is lights out. And while I'm not convinced the Eagles can perform at the level defensively they did the past 2 weeks, they remain an incredibly talented team with a lot of very good players on it. I don't know how far this team can go in the playoffs playing like this, but they keep playing good football. They will win their division. They've got a very good chance at the 1 seed. I think 5 is about right for the Eagles.
Yeah, I had them higher.
You had Philly at 3.
The offense has been terrible. This is what makes Philly so weird. The offense has just been abysmal. 25th in total yards, 28th in passing, 29th in third down conversion rate. Just 17th in rushing after dominating last year. But what do they do well? They shut you down. The Packers had 7 points. The Lions had 9. Those are 2 of the more explosive offenses. And when they do get in the red zone on offense, they're converting 75% of the time. And they don't turn the ball over. So they don't make many mistakes, and they can stop you. So they're a top 5 team right now, and it's amazing how much weight the defense is carrying.
Yeah, I think 5 is actually a pretty good spot. They are a top 5 team. However, these last couple times you've seen them national TV prime time, and they've won these games, like you were saying, but they haven't looked super great while doing so. I mean, scoring 16 points, scoring 10 points. I'd like to see a little bit more on that side of the ball from Philly to feel confident to really say they're a bona fide top 3 or 4 team in the league.
I'm going to put it for a sort of similar team in the Denver Broncos now. And the win over the Chiefs, Ziggy shaking his head. I know you're upset. I've been down on Denver all year. I've consistently left them out of the top 10 when you guys put them in there. But you do beat the Chiefs at home, not in a pretty way. They've now beat the Eagles in Philly too. I don't believe in this offense. I just don't. The defense is unbelievable, and Bo Nix seems to struggle a lot, and then in the fourth quarter makes the plays that he needs to win the football game. He doesn't turn it over. He doesn't take sacks. I think Bo, when it comes to sacks this year, he's like 33rd. Yeah, 33rd in the league in sacks taken. Both McCarthy and Wentz are ahead of him. And when you can avoid those negative plays and you have a defense this good, and Surtain's coming back, it's only going to get better. It's starting to get interesting in Denver. Sean Payton said at the beginning of the year, I've had 6 teams that I've ever coached I thought could win the Super Bowl. This is the 7th, and I laughed my ass off when I heard that.
They're sitting there 9-2
but
now.
At 9-2,
yeah.
And if they have the playoffs go through Denver, the same way you have it go through Philly, it's cold. The altitude there, both those defenses in cold weather games. Jared Goff looked pretty uncomfortable in Philly, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Like these guys, it's hard to win in their buildings, and I have to acknowledge that they are a threat. I might not want to believe it, but they are. Yeah. So I got Denver at 4.
I think it's a good spot for them.
I think it's a little too high given their offensive struggles, but
they're a little lower on my personal list. All right, Jack, 3.
Oh, this is interesting here.
Yeah, now we're in It's funny because there are a couple teams now where you could reasonably put in the top 3 here, like more than 3.
Well, you guys aren't going to like this. You really won't.
Oh, it better not be the Steelers. Mason Rudolph changes everything.
It is. This team that Rudolph is a top 3 team in the league. No, I'm still going with my Seattle Seahawks at number 3.
Okay, I thought you were going to put the Bears.
Now, no, I was thinking about it. This was a game of the week. Rams, Seahawks, our top 2 teams in the league according to power rankings last week. I'm a big Seahawks guy. I picked the Seahawks to win this game. Fell short, 21-19. However, the Rams, who I'm sure you all have at number 1, not to spoil anything, but a very good team, won this game by 2 points despite Sam Darnold throwing 4 interceptions. Now, Sam Darnold's been awesome all season. I think the Rams might just be his kryptonite. It goes back to last year in the playoffs, too. I don't believe that Sam Darnold is that version of Sam anymore. I think Sam is a good quarterback, and he had a bad game, which he hasn't in a while. I don't think that Sam Darnold is going to come out and throw 4 interceptions every single time he plays against the Rams. He might.
Yeah, I don't know.
But like he threw 4 picks and Seattle lost the game by 2. Most other teams, you throw 4 picks against the Rams, you're getting blown out. Seattle threw 4 picks, lost the game by 2 in a game they could have won. They're still a top 3 team to me.
If you flip the script and the Rams throw 4 picks, the Seahawks are winning by 30 points.
Yes.
And the Seahawks also had that game against Houston, right? Where they had the turnover in the end zone, still kind of dominated that game. They're just really complete. From top to bottom, the defense is unbelievable. A lot of playmakers in JSN, Walker. But I do think I do think it's a real concern with the way the Rams seem to have his number, the way the Lions had his number last year. These are the teams you're going to have to beat to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Darnold has these games.
Yeah.
He does. He has these games.
Sam Darnold is not going to get enough credit. Like, people will say he folds anytime he plays a good team. He's not going to get nearly enough credit for the offense performance against the Bucs, for instance.
Sure. I know he hasn't been bad against all good teams, but there are a couple in the NFC that you're expecting him to have to beat who have just had his number. And Aaron Glenn's not in Detroit anymore, so maybe that changes things and the Lions defense is hurt again. But I'd be really concerned about down the road with Seattle. As far as getting to the playoffs, though, the 1 seed's still in the picture.
Honestly, it's December 18th. The Seahawks host the Rams. If Sam Darnold has a similar kind of meltdown, then I'll really get concerned. But as is, I'm with Jack. I'm more willing to dismiss this as a one-time game.
Who we got at 2, Ziggy?
Number 2 is really difficult because these are 2 teams that in my power rankings were almost exactly tied. One has a noticeably better offense. One has a noticeably better defense. One's coming off a win. One's coming off a loss. At number 2, though, I'm putting the team that my numbers say is better. This is where the Detroit Lions are going to go.
Wow. Okay.
And it was between the Lions and the Bills. I think those are the only 2 teams you can justify putting here. And I will admit, the Bills are coming off a much better week. If your view is we should only really care about what's happened the past 2 weeks, the Bills should be ahead of the Lions. But the Bills have beaten marginally better teams, right? They beat the Chiefs, whereas the Lions lost. They've both beaten the Buccaneers. But the Bills have also had some absolutely incomprehensible losses, right? They got murdered on the road in Atlanta. They got murdered on the road in Miami. The Lions have not had similar losses. And while the Eagles game was no doubt bad, I'm more confident in the complete roster the Lions have, even if I'm more confident in Josh Allen versus Jared Goff's. We're assessing the whole team here. Even though these teams are very close, I think the Lions should be ahead of the Bills.
Well, talk about bad losses. The Dolphins are a great team, especially to go on the road. Like that's not a bad line.
I'll say the Lions do have that one loss against the Vikings that is difficult to understand, but I will take that over getting murked on the road by Miami and Atlanta.
I think we all agree the Lions are and Bills are both probably somewhere between like 5 and 8 on the list here. As opposed,
I don't. I've got the Lions at 3 and the Bills at 4.
Okay. All right. Except Ziggy. So Ziggy's happy.
I mean, that's like also, it's reasonable.
No, it's understandable.
It's
Buffalo
reasonable.
truly is just Josh Allen. Like it's
I've
Josh
said,
Allen.
I've said that for a while.
If you took Josh Allen off the Bills right now, they would be horrible.
They might be the worst roster in the NFL.
Yes, it's so when you say okay, the Bills shouldn't. I mean, if you had put the Bills at 2, you just you think Josh Allen's the best player in the world, and
he very well may be.
And he very well might be. The Lions at 2. I think we all agree their ceiling certainly can rise to the level of 2. That interior offensive line right now is a problem. And you've seen them exposed 2 of the last 3 weeks against the Vikings and the Eagles. If their offense isn't humming, it's not the same Lions team. I mean, they're just a different team than they were last year when they can absolutely pound you. No, pause, but they can just absolutely pound you. And you couldn't do anything about it.
You like that?
So if they can't do that on offense, and their defense is going to be this injured again, which it should be okay for the playoffs, you're hoping, but it's just they've been hurt for 2 years now. It's just not the same Lions team.
Well, we'll get to find out. They play the Packers Thanksgiving. They go to LA to play the Rams December 14th. They've got some huge games coming up. Hey, they host the Steelers December 21st. Could be a game that decides some playoff spots.
Be careful with the Steelers.
I will believe in the Lions' talent. I will believe in the Lions' coaching over Josh Allen versus the world. Because if Josh Allen takes one game off, you lose 30-13 to the Dolphins.
Yeah, I think the Colts probably should. So I'm going to put the Rams at 1, which makes our list
Not
now.
the Bills? Leaving the Bills out?
Makes our list the Ravens at 10 for me. Jack puts the Niners at 9, fittingly. Ziggy puts the Packers at 8 to make sure his team's in there. The Chiefs at 7 for me. Jack puts the Patriots at 6. The Eagles at 5 for Ziggy. I put Denver at 4. 3, Seattle for Jack. Ziggy puts the Lions at 2. I put the Rams at 1. Feel like the Colts should probably be.
I mean, the Chiefs have to get off this list.
Well, this is the week.
The Colts or Bills should be on. The Chiefs have to get out of here.
Yeah, the Colts beat the Chiefs and they're off my top 10. Is that fair? Is that fair?
They should be off the top 10 now.
Ziggy will still have Ziggy. I hate that Ziggy has just taken my take and gone a step further now, and he's making it his
your
take. He's done it. He did it with Jameer Gibbs. He's doing it with the Chiefs. He's taking my take. And it's very frustrating.
Paul's take was, well, until we see the Chiefs lose a game, I'm not moving them down, which was never my take. My take is the numbers say the Chiefs are good. And I trust that over the eye test because one's more predictive.
Right.
The Chiefs are going to turn it around, probably.
Let's get
they're 2 games out of the 7 seed. They're not going to make the play. They're not making the playoffs.
If this were the playoff rankings, there was no doubt that they should be outside of my top 10.
But what,
dude? They very well might miss.
Teams that go to the playoffs typically should factor into the
if the Chiefs
power
miss the playoffs. That's different. But look, if you want, you can Google NFL playoff picture and go to NFL.com. And your power rankings can go Broncos, Eagles, Patriots, Rams, Colts, Bears, Steelers, Bucks, Bills, Seahawks.
That's how it should go.
The Chiefs are going to get eliminated, and we're going to come on here, and Ziggy's going to be like, had they got in, they would have made noise.
Look, if they get eliminated, they still might be in my top 10. It is not the playoff rank.
I'm with you. I'm just punishing them right now because I've gone to the point where I'm like, okay, like they should be punished.
This isn't the playoff rankings.
This isn't the playoff rankings. This is the power rankings. They have lost
playoff power rankings. You can tell me if the Chiefs aren't in the playoffs. Top 10.
I mean, they've lost to our number 5 team. They lost to our number. Well, the Bills weren't on it, but they were nearly number 2 and number 4. So
I mean, they'll come home and murder the Colts this week.
Yeah, the Colts have
they'll come home and murder the Colts.
If they lose that, though, it's like it's alarms going off.
And they do get a nice. They've had a brutal schedule. They do get a nice little reprieve after the Colts game for most of the rest
I don't know, man. I think Dallas on Thanksgiving is that Dallas offense on the wrong day.
Dallas on Thanksgiving.
Oh, if you're fighting for your life, Dallas is a team that
Dallas could hang points.
If they happen to have one of those days, Dak could throw for 405, and it's just like. Nothing you can do about it.
The Chiefs have a defense, and the teams he's thrown for 405 on, excluding the Green Bay Packers, do not.
I'm usually dead asleep on the couch for the 4:00 Cowboy game on Thanksgiving. Usually,
it's actually a fun game. The Chiefs-Cowboys is fun. It's better than it's better than the Giants walking in there with Winston. I feel like every year it's the Giants going in there, and or like we're getting Brandon Whedon playing, and it's like.
I'm usually so food coma by that point.
We need all the quarterbacks. Everyone just stays healthy. We got a really nice Thanksgiving slate, especially if Burrow comes back too.
Who did the Bengals play?
The Ravens.
They could be Joe Burrow's return, fighting for their life against the Ravens.
But they're pretty much they're They're pretty much done,
Until you're
aren't they?
mathematically eliminated, Joe Burrow will not quit.
You know, the Giants could actually be mathematically out this week.
We're gonna have a in memoriam.
There's like one of 4 scenarios has to happen. They'll be out. Like they're going to be mathematically eliminated this week.
I'm just looking here. The
It's sad.
Bengals are the 12 seed right now at 3-7. Oh, they're dead. they have a better chance in the division than anything. They needed to beat you guys. And the Steelers, Pittsburgh knows how to put teams to sleep. Zig or Zag? Ziggy. Let's hear it. You back?
All right. Zigger Zag had a rough 1-2 week last week. The only thing that hit was the Jordan Love under passing yards.
Because he got hurt.
Because the run game was going to do great and it did not. So a rough week for Zigger Zag. But that was because you were recording on a different day. My usual Thursday night walk was not
It threw us off. Threw everybody
You're
off.
okay. You're okay.
We're coming back here. So I'll start with my Thursday night walk. It's what's the Thursday night game this week? The Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans are playing. What's Houston known for? They've got a good secondary. What were you going to say, Paul?
Well, I just said defense.
I was going to say sucking.
Oh, it's not defense. It's the secondary. And that is going to be important because even though Josh Allen does not have any reliable receivers, when Josh Allen doesn't have anybody that he likes throwing the ball to, he takes off and run. This is going to be a vintage Josh Allen Superman performance. He is the only player on this team who can do anything. James Cook has fallen off a cliff. I'll take over 34.5 rushing yards.
Oh, yeah. I love that, actually.
Yeah, running around with the Houston defense chasing him all day. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under. I don't think he gets it.
I'll zig that. I like that.
I do appreciate the thought process behind it, Ziggy, but I'm just not feeling it. So I'm gonna go under. I'm
just
zagging.
saying, in his past
you got a feeling?
6-7 games, he's gone over that 5 times.
Who did he not go over it against?
He didn't go over it against the Ravens because he had to throw the ball a bunch. And he didn't go over it against the Dolphins because he took the game off.
Ziggy last 6-7.
All right. Next.
Can we get a 6-7 from Ziggy?
This is another easy one. The Detroit Lions. Well, this happens every time. The Detroit Lions are coming off a loss. They're playing the New York Giants.
I'm zigging
I don't
whatever.
care
you're
if
saying.
Jackson Dart's here. I don't care if it's 10.5 points. Every single time the Lions are playing a bad team coming off a loss, you bet the Lions spread because they're going to score. They're going to cover this probably by over 20. Like you guys know.
Is it in Detroit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
It's Ford Field. The Giants are coming in. Jaxson Dart is coming off a brain injury. Like, come on, folks.
Giants are just chalked. They're a chalked team right now.
They don't have a defense.
Yeah, they had the surge game, right? A lot of people like to say that surge after you fire your coach. Everyone's fired up, right? For one game, you don't have anything on the coach's tendencies, and the offense played well against the Packers. I'm with you. The Lions are going to beat the crap out of these guys.
Yeah,
Zig.
that's a big time zig.
The third one. What's the Monday night game this week? The Carolina Panthers are going to play the San Francisco 49ers.
Oddly important.
Yeah, bizarre.
Panthers have 6 wins, don't they?
The Panthers are a sneaky 6-5.
Yeah,
The
that's
49ers are 7-4. The Carolina Panthers, I'm not even kidding here. The Bucks are 6-4. They have a real chance of winning the division if they win this game. They play the Bucks twice in the last 3 weeks. Like the Panthers are right there competing for this division.
Bryce had 450 yards last week.
Could you imagine the Panthers as the 4 seed?
If the who would be the 5? The Seahawks would go in there and just beat the absolute crap out of them.
Yeah, it would be Seattle.
That would be a mauling.
Yeah, it would be Seattle.
So what is there to be said about this? Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm sorry. No, I think they would. But who knows? I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you.
Well, it's fine. What is there to be said about this Carolina Panthers team, about these San Francisco 49ers teams? I have no idea. I have no analysis to offer here for Zig or Zag. So I'm just going to pick something. Touchdowns. There'll probably be some touchdowns scored this game. The line is 5.5 total touchdowns. I'm taking the over on that. Who wins? No idea. Who covers? No idea. Who scores the touchdowns? No idea. How are they scored? No idea. When you have the Christian McCaffrey, Rico Dowdle juggernaut matchup, Brock Purdy is back. Bryce Young is coming off the game of his life. There will be touchdowns.
5.5, did you say?
Yeah.
I'll zig with you. I want some fireworks.
I think San Fran could score 5 by themselves. Yeah, I'll triple zig.
So we have Josh Allen 34.5 rushing yards. I zagged and Jack zigged on the over. So you had over. Then we had whatever the spread was in the Lions game, 10.5. 10.5 on Detroit. We all zigged. And lastly, 5.5 touchdowns. We zigged on the over. 5.5 touchdowns in the Panthers 49ers game.
That's actually.
Doesn't this feel like one of these games where you just don't know what's going to happen, but someone's going to have a bunch of touchdowns?
It'll be Christian McCaffrey. He'll have.
I feel like San Fran might blow them
touchdowns.
out.
Yeah, he'll
I
have
could
3
see a
touchdowns.
San Fran blowout.
Who are the weirdest teams? Top 3 weirdest teams in the league this year? Carolina's certainly. I think they're 1.
Atlanta?
I think Jacksonville's 2.
Oh, Jacksonville, yeah.
And then 3, you're talking like. Yeah, maybe you have
The Falcons
Atlanta.
might just
I
suck,
think
though.
the Chargers are weird.
They are weird.
The Chargers
The
are a weird
Chicago
team.
Bears are weird.
Would you guys agree though on Carolina and Jacksonville as 2 locks for top 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that third one, I mean, you could even throw in the
Green Bay.
Niners.
Throw in Green
Oh,
Bay.
you could throw in Green
You're throwing
Bay.
Green Bay.
They might actually
Green
be 3.
Bay's number 3.
Green Bay's probably 3.
I think that's right.
I mean,
Strange.
they could look fantastic or just horrible.
Yeah,
It's-
they're I would say their range might be the largest in the league.
Yeah.
Like legitimately number 1 in the league all the way down to like 29.
You know, Packers fans will probably make the argument now, like, oh, Carolina's a pretty good team. We only lost by 3.
And Carolina is 26 in my power ranking.
I
They moved up 3 spots last week. Good for them.
I have no idea how to judge them. I think they're terrible, really terrible. But then Bryce throws for 450, and you have to be 450 is 450.
Yeah, that's absurd.
That is like they've had games. They beat the Packers, and Bryce had 102 yards and an interception, and you're like, okay, that's the Packers sucking, and they ran for 160. But then to go and throw for 450 and 3 touchdowns or whatever he had against the Falcons, that's serious numbers. That's like DJ Uiagalelei at Notre Dame. Crazy.
Can you believe in the 30-0
Even-
blowout of the
even
Falcons?
better.
He threw for 120 yards.
In the what?
In the 30-0 blowout of the Falcons, he threw for 120 yards.
Yeah, maybe they just own Atlanta.
Did you see Ohio football beat UMass by like 40 and their quarterback had 30 yards passing?
I mean, when you can dominate
that was
someone,
unbelievable.
when you can dominate
He was
someone.
3 for 8 for under 30.
Yeah. And they won, what was it, 45-10?
Admittedly, he did dominate them on the ground.
I think I'm going to start playing Christmas music today.
I've already started.
I walked into Home Depot and I was getting light bulbs for the bathroom here. I walked in. Zach, you must really be able to walk around to Home Depot and know where you're going.
Yeah.
I walk in and I have no idea what to do, but I just feel good being in a Home Depot. You just feel like a man.
I've actually never been at Home Depot by myself.
You have to try it. You feel great. But I walked in there to get light bulbs and I see all the Christmas stuff and I actually just said to myself, like, F it, Christmas music. Go time.
It's a month away.
Well, it depends on when they're playing Christmas music or not.
No, they weren't playing in the store.
Stuff like All I Want for Christmas Is You or Sleigh Ride or Most Wonderful Time of the Year. You can play that anytime you want.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the song I begin every Christmas season with.
I mean, it is the Christmas season. We're a month.
But
I
if
think
you're
we're there.
playing Christmas music, you can't play it before November 30th this year.
Well, what do you mean by what is Christmas music to you?
Music about Christmas.
Oh, like Oh Holy Night.
Yeah, anything about Christmas.
What do you mean this year? Like,
Yeah, well, that's when Advent starts.
So you're talking about the religious, like the songs of
I'm talking
actual
about Christmas music.
Yeah. Well, I think all right.
So,
I
well,
think
like-
Sleigh Ride is a Christmas.
like Silent
Christmas
Night?
Sleigh Ride is not a Christmas song.
What is it, a winter song?
Yeah, it's a winter holiday song.
You're talking like Silent Night. Like Silent
okay,
sure.
Night.
All right. Well, Ziggy has completely ruined the point. But anyway, yeah, I'm playing
Like it's-
winter songs
Oh, like-
are now on the table.
Like Jingle Bell Rock, you can play. Jingle Bell, absolutely.
Wait, what are you saying?
No, I'm
Play
saying
that.
like,
Yeah, now it's okay.
yeah, like I'm saying,
Yeah, but like
saying what Ziggy-
Try and have like a brief conversation.
like saying what Ziggy is saying, like a song like Jingle Bell Rock will be totally fine.
I actually when I went to
Fidelis is not.
change the light, Ziggy, I put the first new light bulb in, and the second one, when I went to change it, I turned the cartridge and the light bulb fell out, and the second bulb broke. So I had to actually go immediately back to Home Depot and get more.
Always
light
buy
bulbs.
one extra.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get into game picks here. It's week 12 of the NFL season. We're going to begin with the Bills at the Texans on Thursday Night Football. Josh Allen expected to have a pretty big game on the ground. Just some sources I've heard. The Bills are 5.5-point favorites.
That'd be funny if the He has 35 yards. Bills are taking a knee. He loses a yard.
That would happen.
Screw
Ziggler Zag.
I got the Bills.
This Texans team nearly lost to the Tennessee Titans last week. They're on the do not pick list. I'm taking the Bills.
Producer Zach, you want to get in on this?
The Bills.
The Bills, yeah, I'm going Bills as well. I think they cover. But Houston's going to play a very important role here down the stretch. They play a lot of these teams that are battling for playoff spots and positioning, including their own.
Battling themselves.
Play a little spoiler.
Including their own. No, if the Texans win this, I mean, it's game on again. They're
It's crazy that Paul always tries to find the bright side in a terrible team.
well, they're 5-5.
Texans can still win the division.
Wait. Again, Ziggy just took my quote of the unpickable Texans. Like that was my thing with the Texans.
Well, he's agreeing with you.
But yeah, 5-5. If they win, they're they win. They're right back in it.
Division.
Zach, what's the Dolphins' record?
4-7.
Oh, they're out.
Yeah.
Not according
Maybe
to Gruden.
Not according to Gruden.
Not according to Gruden.
3 games out. 3 games out. The Colts go to the Chiefs. Chiefs are 3.5-point home favorites.
Oh, gosh.
Just knock them out.
Chiefs,
Jack. Just knock
will
them out.
win. No, they'll win.
Come on, you want them out? Just knock them
I
out.
do,
You
but
think
they're
they
gonna
suck? Knock them out.
I think the Colts suck too. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chiefs.
Kansas City wins, covers, dominates.
Colts forge, baby.
I hope you're right. I really do.
You know, I know I had the Chiefs at 7 just now. I have a odd suspicion that Taylor's going to have a big game. I really, and producer Zach taking them too. I'm going to take the Chiefs.
Is Taylor going to ball out in front of Swift?
I think it's going to be a really good game. I think it's going to be a great game.
No, it's not.
No, the Colts stink.
Yeah, you know what? It'll probably be ugly. The Chiefs teams are just not. No, I think it'll be a good game. I disagree with you guys. I'm excited for this one, but I think the Chiefs do win. They don't cover. Game-winning field goal. The Patriots are 7.5-point favorites at the Bengals. No Joe Burrow just yet.
Flack Daddy's still around?
Flack Daddy.
Are we sure there's no Joe Burrow? He was a full participant in practice today.
Is he?
And Joe Flacco was limited. Shoulder injury.
Joe Burrow practices fully.
No, he was a full participant today. I don't think he will play, but he might.
The Bengals, to me, with a little wuss boy Jamar Chase spitting in guys' face because he's pissed off he's getting locked up, they're unpickable. I can't pick wusses like that, so I'm going the Patriots. If I'm locking you up, Ziggy, fair game, just locking you up, you're going to spit in my face because you're pissed?
I might spit in your face.
That seems childish.
I'm a child.
I guess Jamar Chase is too.
It's
they can't lose this game.
It would be so funny if Joe Burrow comes back and Jamar Chase isn't playing, but I got a weird feeling. Sometimes there's Cincinnati magic, and I've got a weird feeling about Cincy in this one. I'm going to take the Bengals to win an ugly one.
Paul, if I have you
with
clamped,
or without JB.
If I have you clamped up, are you spitting in my face?
No, I wouldn't do that. I'd do what Jefferson did. Remember when Jefferson had whatever the cornerback was on
Amik?
Yeah, and Amik was screaming in his face. Just like, get away from me, peasant. That's you just walk.
Just go
walk off the field.
Go catch some balls.
Yeah. Zach, who are you taking? Patriots or Bengals?
Patriots.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Patriots too. Even if Joe Burrow comes back, there's one thing that he cannot do, and that's play defense. The Bengals suck at defense, and Drake May's been awesome. Travion Henderson has been better lately. Patriots win this one. No Jamar Chase will be very impactful. The Steelers at the Bears. Aaron Rodgers does own the Bears. We'll see if is he officially ruled out yet? He's still kind of up in the air.
He's not officially ruled out,
but it's leaning towards. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens.
I actually have no idea.
So Chicago's a 2.5-point favorite right now.
With Rudolph, we win. Rodgers a little more 50-50. I think we're like 1-12 against Chicago.
No, Rodgers never loses there. He owns them.
Yeah, that's true. He does. Oh, we're gonna lose.
Didn't he say like I'm your father?
We're gonna lose this game.
Yeah.
I mean, did you hear what he said about why he wants to play the Bears? He said he's enjoyed many a Sunday and Monday and Thursdays in Chicago.
We're gonna lose this game. This is the game that we lose.
Not with Rodgers.
I've watched this way too long. I'm gonna pick the Steelers because I have to. I'm not very confidently though.
I will say this: if I'm a Bears fan, I am praying, begging, pleading that Aaron Rodgers plays this game. This is the last thing the Chicago Bears have to do to prove they're a new team. If Aaron Rodgers goes into Soldier Field and loses, Like, think of how ecstatic the city of Chicago will be. The final demon will be exorcised. And that's exactly what's going to happen. The Chicago Bears, they're a bad team, but they're good enough to beat the Steelers, who are even worse. I'm taking Chicago at home.
I'm taking Chicago too, and maybe not for the reason you might expect. The Steelers thrive on creating chaos, right? Causing havoc. And Caleb just hasn't been that this year. You can't sack him.
No, he's played you guys twice.
That's true. He's 25th, tied for 25th in total sacks taken, and he's only thrown 4 interceptions. On the other side of things, the Bears by far the number 1 turnover differential in the league. So they're doing what the Steelers usually rely on, and Caleb has cleaned it up a lot under Ben Johnson. So I think it's a close one, but ultimately the Steelers don't get that massive turnover. Now maybe the Steelers' luck will prevail here, because at some point you have to imagine the Bears will
That's only at home.
have something terrible happen to them, and the Steelers would be a great opponent for that to happen against. But I'm gonna go with what we've seen this year, and I'm gonna say the Bears play a pretty clean football game and win it late.
Me versus Weston. You got some bragging rights on the line.
Yeah.
Zach, who do you got in this game?
I got who's your daddy? Aaron Rodgers.
I have no problem with you picking the Rodgers to beat the Bears. I think it's reasonable.
Me and Weston need some
The
some
Jets.
bets.
The Jets go to Baltimore. Yeah, get some stakes on that. 13.5-point favorites. The Ravens. Is anyone taking the Jets?
Yeah, I got the Jets.
Seriously.
I think Baltimore.
Oh, well, you need the you need
Tyrod is playing.
Tyrod.
Yeah, he's good. I got the Jets. Tyra went to college in Virginia.
No, you don't.
Near Maryland. He's from that area.
There's no
I got the
Garrett
Jets.
Wilson. There's no Garrett Wilson.
I think Garrett Wilson stinks.
Okay. Can you name the next wide receiver up on that team?
Doesn't matter. They have they have Brees Hall.
So
Yeah,
I'm
Brees
just-
Hall is the only player that you can pass the ball to on the Jets here. I'm taking the Ravens to cover.
I'm just going to pick for the next 3 games for all of us. The Ravens, except for Jack. The Seahawks over the Titans, and the the Lions over the Giants. I feel good with all of us on those. The Vikings go to Green Bay. We'll be at the game.
Go, Pack, go.
Almost all of us. No, producer
Go,
Zach.
Pack,
You know.
go.
Oh, wait,
Go, Pack, go.
Mike,
Go,
Zach,
Pack,
Mike, what
go.
now, producer Zach?
What's up?
The Packers are 6.5-point favorites. Jack clearly on the Packers. Ziggy and I on the Vikings with producer Zach.
Wait, what'd you say?
Jack
You
clearly.
say I'm on the Vikings? No, I'm not.
Why are you scolding?
This is a sometimes they did the skull when they were getting ready to go to battle. Sometimes they did the skull at a funeral when the pyre's getting out, ready to be lit on fire by a flaming arrow.
Dude, you
This
were
is a funeral skull.
I'm
The
taking
Minnesota
Green Bay.
Vikings season officially ends in Green Bay on Sunday.
It officially ended.
you were
but
doing a celebratory
That
score.
path to mathematical elimination on Sunday. JJ McCarthy's career ends. The Minnesota Vikings
Career?
end. We're done.
Is this under a touchdown?
It's 6.5.
Yeah, I'll be taking the Packers minus the points.
The Browns go to the Raiders. The Raiders are 3.5-point favorites. Shador is playing in this one.
Oh, Raiders. That guy's horrible. What was he, like 2 for 20?
It's 4 for 6.
Oh my gosh, the Raiders. That guy's horrible. Raiders.
I mean, Shador had a terrible game. I can't pick the Raiders to win a game.
You
The,
can't
the
pick the-
Browns have the better defense.
Sanders is
Both
so
these
bad,
offenses
Ziggy.
are awful. No, I mean, I'm not sure. I think that the first team to a safety might win this game. And I'm taking the Browns to get the first safety of the game.
Yeah, I actually think the most likely unit to score might be the Browns defense. I'm going to take the Browns. I think the Browns defense will score a touchdown or 2 and win the game. I mean,
Really?
their offense is going to do nothing.
Like 14-6.
No, I think it might be like 7-3. The Browns defense is really good. I mean, I think Shador is going to be horrible. Like horrendous. I
He's
just
horrendous.
expect Myles Garrett might have like 7 sacks and win the game himself.
Yeah,
I'm
but this
gonna
is the
go
difference,
Cleveland.
Is the Browns and the Raiders up to this point this season have been the 2 worst offenses in the NFL. But the Raiders have a below average defense, and the Browns have the best defense in football.
No, the Raiders should be the pick because Shador just can't move the ball up and down the field. But no, I'm gonna take the Browns defense.
I think Shador is still better than Caleb. Though.
So you're on the Raiders, I'm on the Browns. Ziggy, you're on the Browns, and Zach.
I kind of want to see what Shadir does. I'll go with the Browns.
Shadir.
What's the
Shadir
over?
and headlights.
Shadir.
What's the over under on minutes spent watching this game?
Honest to God, for me,
Combined amongst us 4.
well, we'll be in the car.
It is
0.
all the 4 o'clock games this
Oh,
week
yeah,
are
right.
terrible. The 4 o'clock games are Jaguars at Cardinals, Browns at Raiders, Eagles at Cowboys is at least okay.
Eagles at Cowboys
and
is fun.
Falcons at Saints.
You know
Those
what?
4 games are horrible.
We'll be in the car probably at that point. Sure,
I'll be
we throw it up.
listening.
Yeah, we'll probably throw it up.
I got YouTube TV on my phone.
I'm curious to see how Shador plays.
You know how he'll play. He's horrible.
The Jaguars are 2.5-point favorites at the Cardinals.
He wasn't even good at Colorado. It was all Hunter. Oh gosh.
It has to be Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's Jacksonville. Yeah.
But
The Jags, like whenever I pick against the Jags, they win.
yeah, you just don't know what you're going to get with these guys.
They're, what are they? They have 7 wins? 6 wins?
The Jaguars are sort of like a crazy hot girl where, you know, like when it's going well, you're like, man, this really is promising. This is cool.
But she's a psychopath.
But she's a psychopath.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
never
yeah.
know when it's going to just completely blow up in your face.
She's a hot psychopath.
Like, when you have them beat the crap out of the Chargers, you're like, the hot girlfriend, and like she likes everything I like. And then, you know, you just have them have a performance.
Or it's like what Katy Perry said, go to bed with a 10, wake up with a 2.
Sure. But like
the same
it can
type
even
of
apply
thing.
long term with them because you're like, oh, Trevor Lawrence could really work out here. Liam Cohen, nice young coach, and then they just have these random ass games where, you know, they lose by 50 in Europe, and you're like, they suck.
The Cards are on my don't pick list, so I'm picking the Jaguars.
Jacoby Brissett threw for 450 yards last week,
And they lost.
and they lost. Against the Jaguars, if you throw for 450 yards, I bet you win. This Cardinals team is not good. This Jaguars team is not good. I'm taking my boy Jacoby Brissett.
You know, I actually met some dude on a cruise last August who was like boys with Jacoby Brissett.
You take him home?
I did not. I did not. I did not. He was saying, he's like, yeah, Jacoby will like fly us out to games every once. I go golfing with him all the time. Actually, our good friend Tommy, who I was with, called him Jack. We had code names for people on the ship that we couldn't remember their names, and he said he looked like you.
Oh, so he's an attractive guy.
Well, someone I certainly thought about taking back, but
Can't blame you.
All right, so Jaguars for me, Cardinals for Ziggy, Jaguars for Jack. Zach?
Give me the hair.
Trevor Lawrence. All right, the Falcons with Kirk Cousins are 1.5-point underdogs in New Orleans.
God almighty.
I will not pick any team with Kirk Cousins at quarterback ever again. I'm taking the Saints.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Saints too, I think.
Give me the Saints.
That's just horrendous. Like, oh my God.
You know, I picked the Saints in our Pick'em League, but I'm changing it to Atlanta because I'm not picking the Saints over Kirk. Like I hate the Saints. I love Kirk. Yes, it's not smart, but I'm going with the Falcons here. Let's hopefully Bijan just runs for like 600 yards. And
Drake London hurt? Was he hurt this week or was it last? Yeah, he was hurt this week.
I thought he was playing though. Is he not?
Is he playing?
Well, let's do a quick look. If Drake London's out, then I'm switching, even with my hatred. Drake London, week to week with knee issues.
That means he's not playing.
All right,
But he might.
right.
Yeah.
No, turn back the clock, Kirk. The Eagles, 3.5-point favorites at Dallas.
Hey, you missed Ziggy's face. That might have been the greatest reaction. It was so subtle.
Yeah, I'm turning back the clock. Kirk Cousins has a picture hanging right there. I'm not picking the Saints to beat him.
You know, I got Dallas in this game. Dallas can score. Philly's been lackadaisical on offense. Dallas at home. I got the Cowboys showing up and taking down the Eagles here.
You know what, Jack? I agree with you. The Eagles' defense has been playing at an elite level, but it's not going to continue to play this well. The Cowboys have turned the ball over a bunch. It's not going to continue. But somehow, some way, the Dallas Cowboys are going to get this done. This is one of those fishy lines where you think, how are the Eagles only favored by 3 points? When there's a fishy line, I never trust my instinct. I'm taking the Cowboys here.
It is a fishy line.
Could go a clean sweep on the Cowboys.
Producer Zach, you say Cowboys or Eagles?
Eagles.
Eagles.
Had to.
Respect.
Yeah, I have a feeling about the Cowboys as well. I'm gonna go with Dallas here, which makes me now think that the Eagles might just whoop their ass. But if the three of us are agreeing like this, but I'm gonna go Dallas. When Dak is on, he's on. And it would make the Thanksgiving game more fun too if Dallas stayed loosely in the hunt. The Bucks go to the Rams, where the Rams are 6.5-point favorites on Sunday Night Football.
You can't pick against the Rams right now. I got the Rams. Keep the train rolling.
Do they cover?
I got the. Yeah, I'll take them to cover -6.5. Yeah.
Okay.
Under a touchdown. I got the Rams.
Well, it's look. What do they say in Los Angeles? Do you know, Paul?
I love LA.
No. What does Eric Dickerson say about the Rams?
Just ram it.
If you ram it just right, you can ram it all day. You can ram it all night. I am taking the Los Angeles Rams to ram Baker Mayfield, ram the Buccaneers defense, absolutely ram the Bucs all night into submission.
Round 2.
Round two.
Ziggy? I mean, Zach, sorry.
They're going to ram a hole in that ship for the Bucks.
We all got the Rams.
I had no idea what that
Are the
meant.
Bucs doing the ramming or are they getting rammed?
No, you're saying they're going to ram a hole in the ship. It'll sink.
Oh, okay. I sorry. I had no idea
Thanks,
what he was
Jack.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I got you.
But he said it was equivocal.
So if the Rams, I'm going to pick the Rams too, and that would mean it's a tie between the Rams and the Panthers atop the NFC South. I mean, the top between the Bucs and the Panthers. Yeah,
Wow.
we're starting to flail here. That's insane, though. They'll both be 6-5. And last but not least,
Niners.
Carolina at the 49ers. The Niners would need to, or oh my God. The Panthers would need to win this game to then stay in the tie with Tampa.
Niners.
What's the spread in this one?
7 points.
Niner gang.
Yeah, I'm taking the
San Fran.
Niners here.
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Bang, bang.
I'm taking the Niners too. My God, my brain just got like so fried right there for a second. Let's wrap it up here. The Jack Cap of the week.
And I'll just say this. I will say this about the Jack Cap of the Week. Before I even logged into the show, I said to myself, this Jack Cap of the Week is going to hit. This is the best Jack Cap we've ever heard. And Jack independently said, this is my best cap yet.
Yeah, but
Well, you don't know the cap though.
This is a
No,
guaranteed
but
winner.
it doesn't matter that I know whether I know it or not.
It's a guaranteed winner.
Okay.
I will tell everybody who watches this to put their entire house on it. I don't often do that.
That might not be wise, but
I don't often do that.
no one ever said you should follow Jack's advice.
Last night, I turned back the clock. I was watching Hannah Montana with my mom and my sister Carolyn.
Get the limo out front.
You get the limo out front.
I was thinking best
Ooh.
of both worlds.
Emily Osment, Mitchell Musso, Moises Arias, Chase Center. I mean, just a fantastic show. It's my childhood. And I was watching it last night, looking at the board today. And I'm like, you know what? Hannah Montana. I'm going out to Montana. I'm taking the Montana Grizzlies at home. Minus 125 on the money line against Montana State to cap off an undefeated season in a revenge game. Give me those
I do
Grizzlies
have a question.
in Montana.
So you know how to read these signs and I don't, so I will defer to you. But when you hear Montana, how do you decide between Montana and Montana State?
The show's not called Hannah Montana State. The show's called Hannah Montana. And I'm going Montana to beat Montana State. They were also robbed of College Game Day, by the way, too. That should have been from Missoula, Montana this week.
Where is it?
In Montana.
No. Where is College Game Day?
Oregon versus USC.
Oh,
Some
that's a
nonsense.
pretty big game. Yeah. That's
So we got the Montana Grizzlies. Undefeated Montana Grizzlies at home.
I love it, Jack. I love it. I love everything about it. I was watching a bear reel also on Instagram.
There you go.
So there
this,
you go.
This is going to hit.
I really need USC to beat Oregon. I really want the Notre Dame home game.
Quack, quack.
I want it. Yeah. I want it bad. All right. We'll wrap up there. Pretty fun episode. I mean, man,
It always is.
Just a blast. One more reminder, 2 reminders actually, to like and subscribe to the channel.
And if
Tell
you
a
like
friend.
this, don't forget to become a member. Because
Yeah.
Paul always forgets to say that.
Yeah, become a member. And the members have benefits like competing in the the eliminator pool where there's 2 people left. And yeah, you have a chance to win great prizes. And we're going to continue to do that. We'll have pretty soon, we're also going to have the members only mailbag come out. So there are definitely perks to being a member, and we're going to try and have more and more. I think there's going to be a holiday gift competition for members. You know what? There will be. And there'll be like a little bag of like, blankets and mugs maybe. There will be a Paul Farrington Show member giveaway with winter themed. Not Christmas themed, winter themed, Ziggy, if that makes you. If we need to have the distinction. And the last one, again, one more time, this Saturday, before Vikings-Packers, Saturday, we will be at Hagemeister Park from 4 to 6 p.m. Central Time. Me, Jack, Ziggy, hanging out, meet and greet. Come say hello. We'll have some beers, watch football games, assuming that is possible from the room that we're going to be in. And we'll just have a great time. So we hope to see as many of you as possible. Whoever wants to come, say hello.
Do you
Looking
think we
forward.
can get Hagemeister Park to put the end of the Montana State-Montana game on?
We have to.
Possible, yeah.
It's
I would say.
it's
Is
too-
it on TV?
It's 2 p.m. Eastern time kickoff, so at 1 p.m. Central.
Oh, so there's no
So-
chance they'll still.
Well, maybe the end, but when we get there, at the very end.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Maybe
true.
and possibly I do just want to tease this again, which is probably poor etiquette, but I do think that Andy's going to show up. I can't promise that, but I have a I have a good feeling that Andy Herman's going to be there too.
I mean, I'm to hang with Packer Nation.
And if you want to see me, just tell Paul to FaceTime me.
Yeah, and if you want to see Zach, just come up and say, hey, let's get a FaceTime.
FaceTime in. If he's not asleep.
Maybe we'll have you ever see that episode of Modern
You're
Family
right.
where they have Phil on like the robot and he's wheeling himself around? Maybe we'll just have Zach in robot form.
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll see you guys we'll actually see you on Saturday. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to go to Lambeau. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. See you soon.